Of us, we keep wondering the reason why our blessings take much time to materialize. Now look at this situation. You have prayed vehemently so that God can help you, but then on your side you don't do anything substantial that God can chip in to magnify. A good example is when you are jobless, you don't have a job, and you're just idle in your house. You spend 12 hours sleeping without making any attempts of looking for job. Remember that your future, destined future is looking for you outside your house. It's no longer within your place. Your future cannot knock at your door directly. You have to go out and hunt. Most people spend at most 8 to 12 hours sleeping. That is not the scenario. Rich people don't sleep much. If you, say for example, if you wake up very early in the morning at about 5, take a little time, pray to God, thank God for the night that He had given you. Then just tell God that you are getting out of your house. You are going to look for a job, and you will not come without a job. Trust me, God will not let you down. Just go out, knock doors, seek jobs, and you will get a lot of jobs outside here. As long as you're doing something, God will chip in to ensure that His name is magnified and glorified in a way. He is not a God who fails. He cannot allow Himself to fail and be demeaned. So just minimize your rate of idleness and try to be aggressive so that God can get into the little that you do. You can take your little time brainstorming on your future, your past, and also checking on little things that you can do for you to actualize what you're dreaming about. It's just as simple as such. You cannot just pray, God help me overcome this joblessness, help me overcome this sickness, yet you don't have the belief, you don't have the courage to face your fears, you cannot try something, you have got a lot of fears of trying businesses, you always feel that like if I try this I might fail. Business mongoons risk. These people do risk. You just have to get out of your resting zone and risk. It is out of risking that God will get into anything that you risk about. Just risk and tell Him, Lord, come on, look at this. I've tried my best. It is now your turn for you to bless me. If you don't bless me, then at least I'll have some excuse that I tried my best, but then you never chipped in to help me in a way or the other. So that is my simple advice today, that even these businesses, these big things, restaurants, petrol stations, transport businesses that people get into, these people are just the same as you. You just start small as you come up. Sooner or later, you will realize that you will be making a step and things will be culminating and growing higher and higher and higher. And you will come to thank God one day. You will come to have a testimony, but your testimony will not follow you at your comfort zone. So you have to get out of your comfort zone by all means and risk. Just risk, let it fall, so that you will have an excuse to tell God, look, God, I did this, I started my Sukuma Wiki business. Look, you did not bring me customers, and that is the reason why it failed. It flopped just because of that. So you will ask God that you are trying another one, so that He can fail you again. But trust me, He is not a God of failure. As long as you trust in Him, He will never fail you. We have 24 hours within a day. Most people cannot even spend a little of these 24 hours to dedicate themselves to Lord. They just go to sleep, they sleep 12 hours, they wake up, they get into their duties without even telling God, thank you for the night that you granted me. Lord, thank you for the day that you've started with me. This is going to be the best day in my life. They never do such a thing. Remember, your mind, if tuned, it dances to what the tune that you tune in to it. If you tell your mind that, oh, look, today I've woken up so tired, I cannot do anything, this day is just going to be a mess in my life, that's exact way it's going to be. But if you instruct your mind that, oh, Lord, this is another day, a very beautiful Saturday, it's going to be the best day in my life. This is the day that I'm going to attract a number of business people. I'm going to meet a lot of friends who are going to make a lot of changes in my life. That is the same way your day will be. We have got the power of the tongue. What your tongue speaks is what culminates in your future or in your life. So we just have to make our tongue speak positively of us. We just have to ensure that what we say upon our life